Hi, this is a short tutorial for teachers on how to build a discussion board on Canvas. The first thing you need to do is to click on the discussion board's link over on the left. Here you will see all of the pinned discussions that we have for this course. All of the discussions that are listed below are unpinned, which means the students cannot see those. If you would like to create a new discussion, click on the discussion link, which is highlighted in blue. Type in the name of your discussion. You can type in the information box whatever information you believe is necessary for your students to have. If you want the students to be able to create new threads under this discussion, you must click Allow Threaded Replies. If not, the students cannot reply to this discussion board. The next box, users must post before seeing replies. I like this feature because sometimes students will copy the work of another student in order to save time for themselves and not actually do the work. So I like this feature because students cannot see the work of other students unless they have actually posted their answer or their discussion first. So if you like that option, you should click it. I personally do. Graded. If you will give a score to this post, you will need to click the box for graded and then insert in the number of points that it will be worth. If it goes into a certain assignment group, such as extra credit points or any other assignment group, you can click on this drop-down box. Down at the bottom, you will input in the due dates for whenever your assignment is due. Let's use September 30th for an example. And let's type in the time 11:59 p.m. or you can choose the appropriate time that you would like for it to be completed. Available means when students can first see it, so put in that time or that date, and then how long students are able to open this up and actually view it. I usually put my until date the same as my due date, so in this instance it would be September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Click Done and then click Save, and now you have a discussion board entry. Let's see what it looks like once it posts. If you would like to add a rubric to this discussion board, and I highly recommend rubrics because when you're grading, it really makes grading a lot simpler. Click on Add Rubric. Put the name of the rubric. I typically use the name of the rubric as the name of the discussion board or the quiz. So new tutorial on how to use Canvas. Okay, under Add Criterion, you are adding different criteria that you would like to be graded. So you can type in which items it is that you will be specifically grading. So perhaps cohesion. Let's change the first one to, if the post should be 2 paragraphs in length, you may want to put length as one of your criteria. You also will need to change the points over on the side. So let's say that you're judging it 5 points on the length, perhaps the length and content, and then also the cohesion for 5 points. Now, at this point, we are grading full marks at 5 points, full marks at 5 points, no marks at 0 on both of those. But if you would like to add different ratings, you may do that by clicking on the arrow in the center of the 2 marks, and it will add a different rating system. So at this point, you can change the points, but it automatically set the points of 3 points and 2 points. So at this point, you can actually give students a different mark based on how cohesive or based on this criterion of cohesiveness. Okay, once you're finished, you need to mark use this rubric for the assignment of grading. Click on that box and then click grade rubric. This assignment has 0 points possible. Would you like to change it to have 10 points? So let's click change for that. Let's go back and create rubric again, and this is what your rubric looks like. Okay, let's go back to the discussion board and let's see what this discussion post looks like at this time. So far we have built the discussion posting and we have included a rubric, but as you can see, the discussion is down here in the unpinned section. So you will need to grab this and pull it up to the pinned discussion. That way it is now visible for your students to see this discussion. Okay, let's go back and let's click on this new tutorial on how to use Canvas. This is what your post, your discussion board looks like. If you would like to grade it, go to Speed Grader, click on Speed Grader. And the way you grade based on the rubric is you click View Rubric. The rubric will pop up, and when it does, you can choose full points or no points on this entry, or full points or partial points, or 0 points on this. All you do is click, and then the rubric will automatically save your points. You must be sure to click Save. Now the points are saved. If you would like to give a comment to your student, you can write whatever information you believe is necessary for your student down in the bottom. You must click Submit Comments in order for it to be saved, and then you will see it populate under the Discussion tab. Thank you so much for checking out this tutorial. If you have questions, be sure to let me know. And thanks so much for your time. This is Janet Keene. Thank you.